I'm gonna I'm gonna end up on the ground. I know I am. All right, explorers, we are just minutes away from the Pirates of the Caribbean party. Arr.
Where's my bottle of rum?
Right now. Here we go. You ready? You excited? We are on the NC. Two of us are excited about going on this escape.
Welcome, guys. It is D&G Explorers. But wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. I think we also have ChadCruisers.
Oh boy. Hello everybody.
Hello.
To our Virgin show.
These are actually
See the World with Chris.
yes.
We bought his shirt.
So if you scan
Hashtag
it-
first mate.
If you scan
Yes.
you get his channel.
Yeah, so See the World with Chris. Please go and check out his channel and subscribe and like.
So we're out representing. Man, we should have checked our lights before we went live. Welcome everyone. Welcome to our professional show.
As professional as we can make it anyway.
Happy
Happy March 1st!
March 1st.
And we don't mean the marching, we mean March
on
1st.
down the line. Yes.
Spring is in the air, around the corner anyway. According to the groundhog, I don't know how many weeks are left of winter, but
I
we're
don't
getting
know.
there.
Did it see its shadow this
It
year?
did.
Because it's been very true over here on the West Coast. Surprisingly, very cold weather coming through here.
I have no idea who came up with the groundhog thing. I don't know. It's like, if it's cold, it's winter. If it's not, it's not.
We have some people who are selling with us as it's not so virgin anymore.
Yes, Chris, nice shirts. Go check out See the World with Chris, please.
And Gary says, "Do you mean de-virginized show?"
Yes, we are divergenized from virgin. I can't say divergenized virgins because if you're divergenized, you're not a virgin anymore. So we're divergenized from virgin.
So Angela
Say
is
that 5 times fast.
Angela, who was on the cruise with us. She is out there. She's just had a very big surgery. So
Yes.
send your prayers and positive thoughts to Angela. She's going to be recuperating for about 8 weeks. She's going to be recuperating. So
We don't expect her
thoughts
to
are with
be.
you.
Yeah, we don't expect her to be in the chat, and that's fine. She's
She is.
probably rest. Oh, is she?
Yeah,
Oh,
they keep
you
telling
know
her.
what? You need to go rest. Thank you for your support, but go rest.
So this show tonight, you guys, is We are going to do a video. We don't know how we're going to call it yet. Pros and cons. I don't really like the word likes and dislikes, but pros and cons of going on a Virgin cruise, because this was our first cruise that we went on.
Isn't that the same thing? Pros and cons, likes and dislikes?
It just sounds nicer. I don't like clickbait. I don't like clickbait at all. And so
Who's doing clickbait?
Oh, there's a lot of channels that do
We're
clickbait.
not doing clickbait.
Exactly. That's why we're not doing it. So we're going to say what we enjoyed about it and maybe what we feel Virgin needs to improve. But that's going to be a separate video. This one is our vacation that we took. So we're going to talk about our pre-cruise hotel, things we did pre-cruise because we stayed in Miami. We're going to talk about the ship, the excursions. We're going to talk about Greg dancing on the table.
Oh wait, we're not doing the Miami song?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can't tell you, or I can't honestly say that Greg didn't keep his clothes on when he was dancing on the table. But I think that's another episode of D&G that we'll have to discuss later on. It's not me.
No,
it's probably the cat.
One of our cats. Oh my.
Greg, why don't
wind shifted?
Why don't we?
It
welcome...
is windy outside.
Oh, I'm upside down. Why don't we welcome in our explorers? I did notice there was a couple people that were new in here for us, so thank you for joining us.
This is live, not television, but this is a live show, so whatever happens, happens. Even when your cats break wind, you can't do anything about it.
I think they did more than break wind.
Yeah, I think they broke their kitty litter box.
I don't know, but Jim, I'm trying to find Jim for more sunshine. Here we go. We'll just hit this chat check. Jim, for more sunshine, please take it away.
Chat check!
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you. Krista, there's a few channels that love clickbait. We're not one of them, though.
No.
But welcome, Nautical Nurse Nancy. Yeah, welcome home, Derek and Gregory. Thank you. Angela Nemechek, Get Better, Carla McClendon, Peg McGuire, and Artie Kaiser are here. Waypoint Explorers. 3 of these people that I've just said were on the cruise with us. So we're going to talk about that. We got, where am I at here? Sir Gary of the Beaches, another one that was on the cruise with us. We have, where am I? Carla McClendon, Just Dave, RobFuz.
Did you say RobFuz?
I did.
Hey, Rob.
Really need to change that horn. We have, where am I at? Party with Peg and Artie. Oh, that's 2 different ones. Okay. So Peg McGuire / Artie Kaiser, and then Party with Peg and Artie, which are one and the same of those people. Kathy L.
And she said Sherry from Awesome Sunset Channels brought her over. So thank you so much for
Awesome.
joining us tonight.
Awesome.
We hope you stick around and we don't scare you away.
We have Nick Tours. I was trying to come up with a comeback, but I just left it alone. NoMapsNeededTravel is here. We have Najuma Brown and Laura Barnett, and that is Chris Barnett's wife.
From
and
See the World with Chris.
They were both with us on this cruise. Mary Ellen Shaw, and I think we're all caught up. If I miss anybody, I apologize.
So thank you so much for joining us tonight, you guys.
My voice seems a little raspy. I don't know. It's probably the change in the weather. That wind really kicked up the junk in the air, so...
We're not going to show our little... We have a lot to show tonight. We're probably going to go over just because we have a lot to show.
Wait, we're not going to show our little... And then you can't just leave it there. What were you trying to say?
We're not going to show like our 1.5-minute long drinking menu or video that we intro. So we're just going to talk about it. One of the things that we did is...
Jamie Wilhite, welcome.
Welcome. We went to Roatan, was one of our ports.
Can you not open it?
Yeah, it's open.
Oh.
I just closed it for some unknown reason. But we went to the Roatan Rum Company, which is on top of a very, very high hill. And we had...
How was that again?
A very, very, very high hill. Exotic... Is that exotic? Okay, I thought I might have said erotic. Exotic...
Oh my gosh, yes, it's an erotic rum.
Exotic dark rum. So we...
Wow. Imagine
dark chocolate. What's wrong with me?
I have no idea. First you think it's erotic milk chocolate. Now you're saying it's exotic milk chocolate. So, imagine if that was a typo.
This is more of a sipping one. I guess you could put it in with like milk. You could put it in with coffee. But You got to put a little bit more.
Really? You just said a bit more? Okay, Harry Potter. You just said it's a sipping.
Did you say hi to Mary Ellen Dillon?
I just did, I thought.
Okay.
But hello again. I thought I got everybody here.
Okay, that's all that you got. This is all Greg gave me.
You said it's a sipping. You want more?
Well, it just means...
I'll give you more.
Yeah, give me a little bit more, please.
Harry Potter. In case you don't know what we're talking about, in Harry Potter 3, their aunt comes to visit, and that's how she talks when she wants more alcohol. She'll say, a bit more.
Waypoint says...
we're not really
breakfast
crazy.
cereal. I got the cream rum from there.
Ooh,
It's
that's
delicious.
strong.
Yeah, we did a tasting over
There you
there,
go.
and there was a lot of them. Mary Ann Dillon, welcome in.
Cheers.
We are
And we have Harry Potter right here.
I believe we're cruising with Mary Ellen on the celebration this October. So we're looking forward to that.
There's going to be so many people that are going to be on that cruise. And Mary Ellen Dillon, you were not late. You were fashionably early. So
Yes,
don't
we're
worry.
sipping, Gary. We're sipping it on the rocks. Okay, that's how we roll here in California. So remember, you have to taste it. You have to put a little bit in your mouth.
Trying to let it get cold first.
Mm.
I cannot stand warm alcohol. Unless it's like a shot.
That's how some of the flavors are activated from it being warm. It's really good. So let it kind of have a fiesta in your mouth. Can you swirl it around before you swallow it? That's very good.
Ay, 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 fiesta! No, it is good.
Oh, wow. Mary Ellen, that's going to be her third time on the celebration. Oh, wow. Peg said there's about 50 people that are going to be on that cruise. Peg, yeah. They also got the mango rum, too. So
and we're gonna.
It's really good.
We'll be scaring most of those people away when they see us. So I'm sorry ahead of time.
While I'm on that, I got a couple of other things there. I thought this was very interesting. This is coffee, you guys. This is rum collection.
It's an alcohol coffee.
So we just have to grind them, but we have more exotic dark chocolate, and we also have a coconut infused bean. So looking forward to that. And then while I was there, I got just like the Tortuga rum cakes, which I got the key lime pie at the airport. But this one is Big Banana. And we also got Island Original, which is vanilla and buttery rum. So I'm looking forward to see the difference between this and the I'll keep wanting to call it Tortola. The Tortuga rum one, which I love. So I don't know if you guys ever tried the key lime one, but that's what that one looks like. So we're set for a while.
Mary Ellen Shell said, I didn't know rum was a straight drink. Like just drinking it? Oh yeah, you can do that.
With this one, I would say it's more enjoyable that way.
Any alcohol you can really just drink straight up, but would I recommend it? Probably not.
Nope.
For all drinks anyway.
We're all ready for the show because, we have still a full bottle left to go.
So Laura and Chris were a little tired, congested, little energy this week. I think we understand that as well because I don't have congestion, but I do feel a little tired.
Well, we came back to incredibly cold weather. It was snowing, and it snowed in Fresno, and it collected on the roof. It never does that. I mean, it's not that once
every. You didn't see it though.
No, but my parents saw that.
Oh wow, that's cool.
But like today, it was 44 degrees in the afternoon, and usually it's in the 50s to 60s. So very cold weather for us. The coastal mountains that usually have no snow. When we were driving home from the cruise, we could see snow on both sides of the valley, which is really unusual. So. Unusual weather for this time of year.
Peg and Artie, today is their first day. They felt back to normal. So, yeah, you kind of get the cruise hangover, I guess you would say, where you come back from a cruise and you're tired and everything. So, see the role of Chris. Still don't know what little thing you guys were going to show.
Oh my gosh.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I think I know where you're going with that.
Yes.
And that is packed away somewhere.
That's D&G Explorers After Dark.
Yeah.
That's not for primetime show.
Those were hidden throughout the ship. We will just say that.
Oh my God.
Not by us. We helped the person do it. But yeah. We'll just say they're very squishy. They're like a stress ball type of a thing. You just squeeze them. What?
You're like, Got maracas going on over there.
Ay,
Oh wow! Adam and Steve said there's a chance of snow in Phoenix tonight.
Wow.
What this world is? What's going on with this world?
I don't know. Yeah, we had a big storm yesterday all I heard was thunder when I was working, and then I went outside a couple of times. The last time I saw it clearing, and I thought, okay, something's going to happen. Sure enough, it just downpoured hail, rain, and it was pretty crazy. So I was like on, what is it? Not emotions, but like sensory overload. When a storm like that happens, I'm all over the place.
Our quality looks pretty good for a change.
Yeah. Peg and Artie, we said we all took part in hiding the little things. We sure did. No little Dickie didn't melt. Yes. We did ducks for the first time. We hid ducks. They were Mardi Gras ducks because it was Mardi Gras last
First time
week.
we've ever sailed on a cruise during Mardi Gras.
Yeah, and it was and the first time we did the little ducks. So we didn't put them out on Mardi Gras. I think we did it like 2 days later. And so I would put some out, and I would look to see if anyone took them. And then sure enough, I would see people took them. I'm like, yes, it's actually working. And we had our little business cards wrapped around their necks and everything. So that's fun. I think we'll do that again with some different ducks.
Yeah, we will. We've never done anything like that before. We didn't put like normal people put the cruise cards on it. We put our D&G Explorers, if you want to call it a business card, social media card.
God,
We'll
that's
put that
strong.
on there. It's good.
That'll cure what ails you.
So a little bit about this trip. It was 6 nights. It was from February 19th through February 25th. And we decided, because normally when we go, we were from the West Coast. It's always hard to go from the West Coast to the East Coast. One, you have the time difference of 3 hours. But normally for us, we both work full-time jobs, trying to get everything ready to go on that and do more because you're not doing stuff the week that you're gone. We knew we were going to get worn out. So we decided that we were going to come in a couple of days extra. So we actually, after work on Thursday, we drove down to our friends in Bakersfield. Greg left his car there. And then our friends Mike and Davis, we went
David.
down to, who did I say?
Davis. But it's
Davis?
okay.
That's his
okay.
nickname.
Yeah.
He's Davis when he's bad.
We went down by LAX.
We stayed at the Sonesta Hotel. First time we ever did that.
I don't even remember what that hotel looked like.
It was okay. It wasn't grand. Remember the big old bathroom? It was a handicapped bathroom? Or, sorry, not handicapped. It was a, what do they call it? I don't know what they, wheelchair accessible, I think they call it.
No.
It was a huge bathroom.
We didn't stay at a hotel.
Yeah, we did. Where did you stay? Did you stay out in the pickup?
I don't remember staying at a hotel in LAX.
We went into the parking garage, and then we came out of it because we didn't think that was the right parking garage. Then we checked into the hotel.
Oh!
And they said that was the one we have to do. We were just looking at the wrong stuff.
Oh my gosh. See what happens when you have a nice long vacation? You can't even remember what you did before it even started. So, wow, that's crazy. Plump travelers, welcome.
Welcome in, Larry. I hope you are doing well. Good to see you.
I cannot believe I forgot that we stayed there.
I'm like shaking this as I'm trying to control the mouse on it. So we stayed at the, we'll go.
Movie Mania Nick, welcome.
We stayed at the YVE. It's spelled YVE, but it's pronounced the Eve Hotel.
Oh God, the stuff.
But we stayed in downtown.
I need some
Port.
ice cream in here. Go ahead.
We stayed at the Port of Miami for basically a day and a half. We had a full day and a half by the time we got into Miami, and had a chance to just kind of relax, settle things down. But let's get into some pictures. I'm going to see if I can actually put us into this as we go through it, because we got a lot of pictures here.
We did a lot of fun stuff before the cruise even started.
We did.
And I won my own wet t-shirt contest.
I didn't put those pictures in
Oh
there.
my gosh.
Yeah,
well, we'll
I
have to
forgot
explain
about
it.
that. Yeah, I was going to put it in there and I forgot. So, but they're the ones that really helped orchestrate so many things with this. So
Yeah.
their channel is Offbeat Travelers.
Well, they really put the whole thing together.
They did.
So
And so if you guys, all the vloggers that were on this cruise, it is in the description and through all the videos we do for the Violent Lady, the Valiant Lady.
Wow, that's a whole
Stay.
So that's probably why.
It's always a party with Peg and Artie.
Hey, yep, we got to meet Peg and Artie for the second time.
Yep.
And their awesome son, Brendan, for the very first time.
Yes, so that was awesome to Jim.
Welcome, Jim. He's like, what did I walk into?
So, yes, it was great hanging out. We also did a tour that Chris helped put together in Roatan, which is exciting.
He did a lot
What
to
is
help
wrong
us
with me?
out. Oh my gosh, you're just all over the
I'm
place.
all over the place.
There's
Well, I'm
Dewey.
doing it different than I normally do. Dewey from Dewey's Destination.
Yeah.
We met him before in Vegas. It was great to hang out with him again. He's such a nice guy. So check his channel out too, please. Next is we were so excited to finally meet Neil and Kim from To Travel and Tour.
Yes,
so
that was awesome to get to know them.
we were able to hang out with them
people.
a couple of times. Jamie's asking when is our next cruise. It's actually going to be in May.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Alaska.
It may be in May.
It may.
No, it is in May.
We finally got to meet Sir Gary of the Beaches. And what is that?
One of their whiskers. That's weird.
So Gary, it was a pleasure to meet you finally. But that's a really good picture of that. I think that's one of my favorite pictures.
We were so happy to meet Gary for the very first time in person.
Yes.
And his sister and his wife.
Well, I hope it's okay to show this picture. So
there they are.
You know, this was part of our outfit that we wore through the entire cruise. I had my orange hat. Eva had her little green hat.
Yep, and we played ring toss with them. No, we didn't.
So yeah, this is Eva, Gary's wife, and on the far left it's on my far left, is going to be Jeanette.
Awesome. Excuse me, Jamie will be in Long Beach in April.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, there's the rocker himself.
Jay, this was on Scarlet Night. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
He was rocking that do.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was fun.
His outfit was, he had a really good outfit that day. So that was all of us here that we decided to come together and do a cruise together. So it was nice to do that. Dilly.
That was nice to do that.
I needed a sip right there. Jay was off the wall the whole cruise. No, he wasn't.
Jay was off the chain. No, he had a good time.
Maybe one time he was, but we won't go into that.
He had a good time.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
He's good. Yeah,
it was nice to get to know.
Yeah,
and
it was.
We would definitely cruise with everybody in our group again.
So let's talk a little bit about the pre-cruise because I did forget about the water boat. Maybe I put it in. No, I didn't put it in.
Well, no, actually, that's all we saw. Take to wait for an elevator, and at times Derek and I were on the 17th floor.
I'm gonna just go through these pictures.
Imagine Derek and I actually walking up 17 flights of stairs. We got exercise that day. Let me tell you.
There it is.
And going down the stairs. We went down the stairs more than we did go up the stairs.
I know you said hi to Movie Mania and Nick, but I don't think I said hello. And Roland Jung, I didn't say hello to you. So welcome in, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yeah, those are the famous elevators. Even they said when both elevators were working, they took forever to go up or down.
On the floor, surprisingly.
Are you running an idea of what's going on? We thought we were doing good with the internet, but apparently we're not. They do have some great pricing at times. Yeah, here we go. It looks like, Greg, it looks like it's been adjusted, so we should be fine at this point. So if you could tell from the pictures, it was kind of simplistic, but it was nice. The beds were comfortable. Sounds good, Jamie. You have a great night. Thank you so much. Hopefully, Peg, it'll be back on for you live now, so we're just going to continue with it. Greg's also logging off to his computer. Maybe that's slowing down some of the stuff too. It's gonna drive. And And we went here a couple of times, and definitely we recommend it. There's Angela. Say hi, Angela. But they had some really creative food and drinks. This is one of the coffees there. I know, really fancy. And here's another. This is a chocolate shake.
That I would not even eat that whole thing. I'm sorry, that's like sugar overload.
We went as a group. Those of us who stayed at the hotel, we ate at the Land Shark Bar and Grill. Chris and Laura actually stayed off-site, but they were nice enough to come in and help us to eat with us.
They helped us drink and eat. Yes. This was a lot better than the Black Market, which was another restaurant we ate at. We weren't too impressed with it, but this was a fun place.
Yeah, and this might be the last. Yeah, that was the last picture of that. So we things we didn't show. We went on the Thriller speedboat. These will definitely be in our vlogs, and you got to see the lifestyles of the rich and famous while on a speedboat with music. Huge
yellow boat, and they said if you sit in the very back, you'll get wet. But if you sit in the front, you'll be fine. I'm sorry, but we were on the side, and they did a freaking fast, sharp turn, and water just spilled and sprayed all over us. And that's why I said I won my own wet T-shirt contest because I was soaked.
Yeah, that was a very fun time.
I was like this because I couldn't. The salt water kept burning my eyes, so I couldn't see. I was trying to cover. All I could do was taste it, but it was just a fun time.
Gary said Land Shark equals lost wallet. You lost your wallet in the Land Shark?
No, he means his credit card. But I did walk back with you, mister, and we found it. So there you go.
He left his bag at the hotel.
Good luck charm.
He left his bag at the hotel. He left his credit card. Did he do a third thing?
No.
I'd say it comes in threes.
He left the card, then his bag, but he got both back, and everything was well.
Yes, it was. And also we went on the wheel, and we have
a giant gondola.
Yeah, we'll have that in the video too.
Giant gondola, and I thought I was going to be scared, but I wasn't.
We we sailed out of Miami 3 times. One time we stayed in Orlando and we took a rental to the Miami airport, and we took a Disney shuttle to the cruise port. And then the other time we went, we stayed at a hotel by the airport. So this is the first time that we actually were able to stay in that area, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great location.
Waypoint Explorers said he left his heart in San Francisco, like the song. But he did lose his heart pillow, he said. How do you lose a heart pillow? Did you get that back also? I hope you did.
They were talking about, Mary Ellen Dillon was talking about taking the Bright Line train down to the Miami cruise port, which I would like to do that sometime because I know they're building one all the way from Orlando going down to Florida, and that would be a good thing to do because landing in Orlando might be cheaper than going into Miami.
Did we have pictures with Waypoint Explorers?
Yeah.
Did you show them?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't think we did.
They're on here. I promise you. I promise you.
Ooh, they're going to have some words to say. No, we loved Waypoint Explorers, and it was awesome getting to meet them as well.
Yes.
And I hope you have some pictures of them in here.
Guga and Rob, how are you guys? Did you say Orlando? I'm here. How are you doing, Guga? So nice to see you. I hope you're doing well.
I know you were trying to get everything together, so if you missed some pictures.
They're definitely going to be in our pictures. So let's get on to the day of the... This was the line that people could line up. Look at the times that people were in...
Gary, Peg and Artie.
We had Splash of Romance, which is a package that they offer. It gives you special deals. One of the things they offer was this line here, a dedicated line, so you can check in early, and that means you get to get in earlier before the line of people that you saw on the other side. So I definitely would do the Touch of Romance again. When we got up there, this is what up the escalator. I thought that was pretty cool, that little anchor that was at the
on screen. It's fine. The moment we try to show pictures, we freeze, is what NoMap said.
We'll hurry up and try to get through this. And so this is the waiting area. After you go upstairs, we had to wait for like 20 minutes. Then we went upstairs. This was the waiting area before we were called to go into the ship. So very red, very
28. Well, 326. Sorry, welcome. Apparently, I can't read.
Yes. So this is the rooms of it, guys, and I wasn't too sure how I was gonna like these rooms just from seeing previous videos. Very comfortable rooms for sure. This here is some of the other ones that we have there. Just show you some quick inside shots of the cabin. And then this is the bathroom. The bathrooms, you guys, they actually, I didn't show it in this picture, but a lot of storage room, and they have glass doors, which for the shower, which not a whole lot of things show the glass doors. So that was very cool to see that in a ship. We've only experienced glass doors in NCL and also in Princess. Or sorry, in this one.
That hammock was fun, actually, to swing in. I used it a couple times.
I don't know why it's like that, though. It shouldn't be.
Looks like a giant jock string, doesn't it? A jock strap for the Jelly Green Giant.
There you go.
Shower was very nice, Gary.
So that was everything from just the beginning of our first introduction into the ship. Let's see if we got anyone else in there. Oh yeah, the glass shower. Yeah, they push in and they push out the shower doors, so you can kind of.
I actually they had a wand thing, and I started to realize I'm going to test the water with the wand on first, because if you turn on the overhead shower and cold water comes out, oh, you're in for a rude awakening. So yeah, I tested it with the hot water on the wand, and then I moved it over to the overhead, and it was so much better that way.
A lot of people are saying they love the hammocks. Carla says they have glass doors on the Mardi Gras and the celebration. Yay!
Oh, cool.
So looking forward to that.
That'll be cool.
Waypoint, I think the shower was bigger than the rest of the bathroom. It was a good size shower.
It was nice.
Plus, they had that separate hose that you could spray.
That's what I was saying, the wand.
Yeah, spray yourself in certain areas just to clean out if you got like
oh my God,
sand in the beach.
Okay. Yep. Sand. Wow.
Nomad's asking if you swung in the hammock.
I did actually. Yes.
The Brilliant. I think that's the one that does the Mediterranean, or will be doing the Mediterranean and Australia. We have talked about that. We did book $300. We put $300 down for a next cruise that we have to choose within 2 years. So we're unsure when we're going to be doing that coming up.
Waypoint, call it the underbody salt wash.
There you go.
Well, if you're having, do you have salt water? Oh wait, you have salt in there for. Never mind. Okay, from the salt water.
On all, RCL has glass shower doors. Good to know. Good. I don't like curtains that stick to you when you're taking a shower. That kind of is creepy for me.
I think we're probably going to have a part 2 of this, because we're not going to go through everything during this show, I don't think.
Let's give it a whirl. Okay, so here is some...
Don't forget our excursions that we did. We had some fun excursions that we did for the very first time.
So we're going to quickly go through the food. I'm just going to go through the pictures.
The food was awesome.
Then we'll talk about some of our favorite ones, because I didn't take... We stayed at different restaurants, but yeah,
and we're back.
We went off again. This drink was like a mimosa. It was called Yes Queen. I'll have to show you how the lady showed us. That's not
acai.
There you go. And oats in there. It actually
that looks like, never mind.
It doesn't look good, but it was actually pretty enjoyable.
It looks like something after you ate.
Okay. Have me to drink.
Just keep going, please.
We'll have
each table.
So those are just some of the desserts that they had. This was like they called it taco. It was weird.
Those were good, actually.
It was weird. I forgot what they said. It was a weird combination. I think it was bone marrow was in there. Yeah, if I remember right.
Wait, yeah, that was not good, actually. That bone marrow stuff. Oh yeah, those are the two that were in a show together. This is probably as frustrating.
So this was a misbehave. Also Daniela next to Greg on this side. Gary, Thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you, Gary.
We'll dance, but
Oh, like we did in the red room? Oh, no, we can't.
the diva.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Although they had an intermission. The first half was full of energy. The second half kind of started to dwindle. But all in all, it was a fun show.
I forgot the diva's name in this one. Oh gosh, it was on the tip of my tongue. The show. So Good Show was not in the red room. It was in the Manor. But this was just...
That was a fun night too.
There's some of the dancing in here. Entertainment was different. Oh, okay. So,
but we could understand it.
So one of the things that we can't talk a whole lot about it because it's a secret.
But we got picked.
We were invited to attend a secret party, and
it was a secret show. It was a magic show.
And they call it the secret party. Woo. But I don't know why we're there. Hello. Here, let's get something. Oopsie.
We're just all discombobulated today. Thank you for joining us and working with us through these tough times during the show.
All right, so we're going to leave it like that. So the person has
her name was Tammy Spanks, Angela said. I don't even remember that. There we are again.
There is, we'll just leave us on there. The person is holding
maybe that'll help with
a skull. They're holding a skull. The cane is a skull. That's how you were when they said to look for the person with the skull on it. That's where you knew.
Yeah.
And then we followed them. We won't go more into it because
we went to the depths and the bowels of the ship.
But that was a fun time there.
Yes. We were not allowed to have our phone cameras on. Actually, we weren't even allowed to have our phones, really. They put our phones in a lock bag and gave us back our phones in that bag just so that they could ensure that nobody was recording.
Exactly.
But it was fun.
Was for them, Guga said it was Vinegar Strokes was the one for it.
And we did that secret magic show on Peg's birthday. So I told them it's her birthday, and I'm like trying to move him over and point to Peg. So he got a little something in there for her during the show, which was nice. So I hope Peg
will come back. Leo,
we're gonna have a part 2 of this, I think.
This is yeah, we'll talk about it. Why don't we just come back? Well, we'll go through this portion of it and then we'll stop.
And we're back.
No, we're not.
Oh, there we are. Okay, we're gonna stop with the pictures for tonight because it looks like the pictures are what's causing it. Hopefully by next week it'll be dry and we won't have the issues because I think it's really the weather. But we had an awesome time. Those cenotes, we did get to swim, not in the cenote, but in areas. One was more shallower than the other, that's for sure.
Guga said the favorite thing about the Virgin cruises are definitely the parties and the food. Also, the vibe in general is so inclusive and fun. We completely agree. Gary said, which a lot of us were talking about it. It is a state of mind. It's not so much the age thing because it is an over 18 cruise. You can't be younger than 18 to go on the cruise, and it is very much with things that they have on there.
It's not for children.
No, but they do have stuff like for younger people. Like they have the video games, the arcade is included
which
in
you
it.
Don't pay for.
Nope.
It's all retro games, so adults can live their childhood again.
They have a seesaw. Like what other ship has a seesaw?
They did have They had a 4-man seesaw and a 2-man seesaw. Edward said the hammock is a Borat suit hung out to dry. If you haven't seen the movie Borat, we owe Gary a dance.
We do. We'll do that. Let's do it right now before we forget.
Do a good one.
We'll do the whoa. Here we go.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like whoa, whoa. I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding.
No, won't stop.
Thank you very much, Gary, for that super chat.
Yes.
Yeah, we had an awesome time meeting everybody, and it for me, it did not go by fast. It was actually nicely paced. It was a nice long week for me. For you, I don't know why, but you said it went by fast.
Yeah, it went by too
we
fast.
got there on Friday morning or Friday afternoon, basically. We had the weekend in Miami. Then we had the cruise. For me, it was just a nice long time. So, thank you, RobFuz. Have a good night. I just thought it was a nice long time, and by the time it was done, and I always say this, by the end of, even if it's a short trip, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go home because we miss the kids, the kiddies here.
I saw Bliss Sex there, and I grabbed for her. I don't know why I put that on.
Wow. Okay.
For me,
I
get reprimanded when I say it's.
Yeah, I don't like counting down the days because that does make it go by fast. If you don't count and you just go with the flow, it's nice and calm.
I didn't even know what day it was of the week.
You did count at one point. I heard you.
Just because I was trying to figure out what day of the week it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a lot of apprehension about going on Virgin before we went on it.
I didn't have apprehension. I just didn't know what to expect.
So we'll discuss that
on our next show. We'll have a part 2.
Well, we're going to have our pros and cons,
which will be our part 2.
No,
because we got to talk about our excursions. We didn't even get into that.
No,
and that was some cool stuff.
The excursions, the ship, certain areas of the ship, are big. My other thing is I like big ships. That sounds.
And I cannot lie. These other brothers can't deny.
And this one isn't a very big ship.
It was big enough though. I enjoyed it.
So I'll talk about what I felt about that, but that was one of my apprehensions. The decor of the ship, size of the ship, what does adult cruising mean? Those are some of my uncertainties coming in, and we'll talk about that on the pros and cons
Chris
video.
Just finished his fudge from the ship. Gary never got his chicken wings, and we did not go to St. Croix, if that's how you say it.
Who said that?
Google and Rob.
Oh yeah, we went to 3 ports. We went to Costa Maya, we went to Roatan, and we weren't supposed to go to not Mandalay Bay. Oh gosh, what is it called? It starts with an M. Something Bay.
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh, I know the people in there are saying that, you idiot. It's
You're not an idiot.
But we were supposed to go to Cox and Hole, and we ended up going over to.
Well, we drove through it.
Yeah, we went to the Carnival port for Mahogany Bay. Thank you, Larry. We went to that instead, which was a very nice port. That area was very nice, and they did have to make adjustments for us. But we went there, and then we went to Bimini. It's not their private island, but it's their private resort on Bimini. So. Beautiful. All 3 ports were really fun. We enjoyed them, and definitely would find things to go back there. Jamie says I'm back with my French bread,
French bread,
pizza. But thank you guys for joining us tonight. I do apologize about this was probably the most electronic issues we had on any of our shows. And this is one of the shows we were most excited about sharing it. So we do apologize.
People had trolls this week. Then we have bad connections. And so hopefully next week everything will be back to normal.
Oh, wow.
I just saw that.
Yeah, Guga was saying that he rented a car and saw everything I wanted to. Totally worth it. It's a French, isn't it? A French island. So they drive on the same side of the road as we. Oh, okay. That answers my question. They don't. They must be part of the old English colony. But thanks, guys, for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
We will. Thanks, everyone who was here. Thank you for the people that went on the cruise with us. We had an amazing time.
Awesome time. We would do it again.
Yes.
And I'm sure we will.
And next week, we'll kind of recap. We'll talk about our experience of coming home and the...
and the excursions and all that fun stuff.
But we were supposed to fly into LA, but the mountain range between Central California, where we live, and Los Angeles was closed. So we were looking at different options. So
We'll get into that.
we'll get into that. Everything's made out fine though. But thank you guys for everything. I'm Derek.
I'm Gregory.
If you forget her name, it's okay, because I'm Little Explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started. Have a good night.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The drink. How does she say it?
Yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen.
That's how she said it.
Yeah, Princess. She was hilarious. I had to order extra ones just so she could say that to me. And
have a good night.
I'm trying to find the
Dilly.
All right, Greg, we just kind of sing. Will you sing for us, Greg? Hum us to sleep.
Miami, Miami, you got style. My voice is